Greetings and welcome. This is Rajiv Makhni on the Gadget 360 show. We've got an incredible show for you. We're going to show you the Apple Mac Mini. Incredible next-gen processor, high performance, better connectivity, very versatile. Then we'll speak to Bob Borchers. He is the VP Product Marketing worldwide for all Apple products. This is Mr. Big Guy and he's exclusive with us. Then we'll go back to what you all wanted, the Mobile World Congress, and so many great things from there, including Cyber Dogs. All of it happening on the Gadget 360 show with me, Rajiv Makhni. Let's get started.
Boat unveiled its next generation buds, the ROCKERZ 255 Max, for an all-day immersive experience. It comes with an insane 60 hours of playback time. The buds come with the new ENX technology and allow you to balance the sound to your taste with various EQ modes. It also has a beast mode that offers up to 60 ms low latency. Noise launched their Buds X earlier this week and it looks promising. It comes with a 12mm dynamic driver for high-quality audio. Additionally, it hosts a quad mic with environmental noise cancellation of up to 25 decibels. It also offers up to 35 hours of comfortable playtime. We will be reviewing this soon, so do keep an eye out for it. Sony had teased the arrival of the PlayStation VR 2 at CES earlier this year, and it finally had its official global launch. It offers striking 4K HDR visuals along with Sony's very own TEMPEST 3D AUDIOTECH for the complete experience package. It also has excellent haptic feedback for complete immersion. It's a must-try VR journey.
All right, let's get started with today's show. Our top story today is the Mac Mini, the M2 and the M2 Pro chips. So two different kinds. Just the M2 one is something that I absolutely love. What a price point. So new ports, more connections, fantastic performance, both the Pro as well, just the M2. You can juggle multiple files. You can use this as literally your desktop workstation. The price points start off at about 59,000 rupees. Here's our review. You can already make out I'm totally in love with this brand new generation of Mac Minis.
Apple's compact desktop, the Mac Mini, is back and is now powered with Apple's latest processors, the M2 and the M2 Pro chips. This tiny yet powerful desktop has a lot to offer, but is it worth an upgrade? Or is it worth a buy? Especially for those who are not part of the Apple ecosystem. Or which chip to choose? Let's dive in and find out. The Mac Mini has a slim and elegant design similar to its predecessor. It is lightweight, easily portable, safe to keep anywhere in your house without it standing out like a sore thumb. It's a 7.7-inch square frame in size and doesn't have much on it except a few ports on the back. There are 4 Thunderbolt 4 ports, along with an HDMI port, 2 USB-A ports, a headphone jack, and a 10 GB Ethernet port. With the Thunderbolt 4, you can transfer 40 GB of data per second, and with the HDMI, you can unlock up to 8K video output. The ports can also be used to charge devices or to connect additional monitors. The desktop also has a vent in the bottom to avoid heating issues. Don't let the size fool you, because though it looks small, it is a giant in terms of power, especially with the next generation chips. For our review, we will be focusing on an M2 Pro chip variant. This model comes with a 12-core CPU and a 19-core GPU, making it extremely powerful. If you do buy the regular M2 variant, you will have the 8-core CPU and 10-core GPU instead, which isn't bad. The performance and efficiency is still off the charts, but the Pro definitely gives it an extra bump. The M2 Pro pushes the Mac Mini to the next level with over 40 billion transistors, twice the amount of the M2 regular chip. Why does this matter? Because more transistors equal more electric signals being passed, which leads to a better flow. In layman's words, the M2 Pro can easily handle a large project or game and can seamlessly juggle between large files and softwares, including 8K footage. So whether you are gaming, designing, or even editing, the experience is fast, fun, and fulfilling. It also, for the very first time, has Wi-Fi 6E for the best internet experience. Your online journey will be better than ever. We are looking forward to Apple increasing the storage capacity because its highest variant offers 512 GB, which is a lot, but not enough for today's TV generation. Being a desktop, the biggest letdown is its lack of portability, but it is plugged in and wins on the battery end. So if you are someone who doesn't need to move around for work, this Mac Mini is definitely your best bet, especially at the cost of Rs 59,900 for its lowest M2 variant, which is cheaper than the M1 Mac Mini. You can get better performance at a cheaper cost. If you are looking to buy the most powerful Mac Mini, the M2 Pro chip model is your front runner. It comes at the cost of Rs 1,29,900 rupees, which is not the cheapest but is affordable at its power and capacity level. We are curious to see how it scores against the best gaming desktops, so do keep an eye out for that.
Let's move now to what you've all been waiting for, the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, the world's biggest mobile event. We'll start off with Oppo. So they had a lot of stuff out there, Air Glass 2, Wi-Fi 6 routers. They had amazing stuff like zero power tags. So much from Oppo. Let's get started with them first.
We are back for round 2 of the Mobile World Congress 2023. Even though the Mobile World Congress is primarily for phones, there were a lot of other innovative gadgets from the event that are worth a look, so let's get started. Oppo was the talk of the town with its line of innovative gadgets revealed at the Mobile World Congress. They showcased their fancy Air Glass 2, which is a pair of assisted reality glasses for increased convenience. It weighs only 38 grams and comes built-in with a calendar, teleprompter, GPS, and many other features, including sending text messages. These cool-looking glasses are still in the concept stage, but we are eager to see them play out as a commercial product. A handy accessory shown at the Oppo booth was their Zero Power Tag. It is a product that makes it easy to locate lost items with its accurate tracking and easy connectivity to phones. The best part is that it requires zero power, so there is no fear and irony of the battery running out and not being able to locate it. Oppo also displayed the Wi-Fi 6 router AX5400 that provides a next-level internet capacity for a better connected home. It guarantees a wider spread than before for effortless connectivity regardless of where you are in the house. We are curious to see how well it actually works. Oppo also introduced the MariSilicon Y audio chip, an exciting breakthrough for ultra-high resolution and lossless audio. It also provides the highest bandwidth ever. It offers on-device music extraction and spatial audio for the ultimate immersion. We will be reviewing a lot of these products in the near future, so do keep an eye out.
Okay, Oppo was great, and then we move on to Xiaomi again. What a pavilion, what a booth they had. Electric scooters, laser projectors, AR glasses, Cyber One, and a Cyber Dog.
The Xiaomi booth was packed with ingenious devices that were a magnet to the crowd. The stars of the booth were the Cyber One and the Cyber Dog. Not only are they cool to look at, but fun to interact with as well. The Cyber One comes with an emotion sensor that recognizes 45 classifications of human emotions, a 99% depth accuracy, motion controller, audio identification features, and much more. The Cyber Dog offers a similar appeal with joint actuators for pet tricks, a range of high-speed movements, a depth camera module, and more. It is even completely water resistant. Xiaomi revealed their electric scooter 4 Ultra at the event. The scooter comes with dual suspension for a minimal jolt and a smooth experience, along with an ultra-long 70 kilometers of battery life and a motor with 940 watts of power. It was cool and fun to try out in person and of course was environmentally safe. Xiaomi also showcased their wireless AR glasses, the Discovery Edition, to view the world in a whole new way. It offers quick pairing to phones and a cord-free design to enjoy. It has latency as low as 50 ms, micro-LED retina level display, high-quality viewing and accurate spatial detection via Xiaomi's special gesture control. It is hard to show it on camera, but trust us, the experience is extraordinary. The Xiaomi booths also housed 2 display products, the Mi Laser Projector 150 and the ES Pro 86-inch television, as their next generation viewing devices. They deliver premium quality video and offer an immersive experience.
Let's take a quick break right now on the Gadget 360 show. When we come back, so much cool stuff to show you. All right, that was our Mobile World Congress coverage. Let's move on now to a headphone from Philips. Okay, slim and lightweight, up to 60 hours of playtime, fast charging, 8 hours with 15 minutes of charging, nice high-res audio, 45 hours of playtime, good active noise cancellation. It costs about 10,000 rupees. The only part that I don't like, that the name of the product is unpronounceable. I'm showing it to you on screen. How do you say this?
Philips recently launched new premium headphones, the TEH8506BK, that comes with many hybrid features and promises high-quality audio. We tested and tried it to see how well it works, and here's what we found. Physically speaking, it comes in an elegant black color that will easily match your outfit. It is exceptionally light and comfortable to wear. You can have them on for hours and not feel anything. You can fold them, carry them, or even put them around your neck. They are headphones that are perfect for multitasking. You can pair them to multiple devices at once via Bluetooth. The functions work through touch controls, so you can swipe up or down to increase or decrease the volume, and swipe left or right to go to the previous or next song. You can even seamlessly pick up calls by double tapping or cut calls by pressing for 2 seconds on the right side. These functions are not new. Most headphones these days offer them, but Philips has more. You can cover the right side, which pauses the audio and stops noise cancellation, ideal for when you need to hear your surroundings for a bit. As we just mentioned, the headphones come with noise cancellation, which in our opinion worked much better than a lot of the other buds and headphones we recently tested. It was better because we didn't have to drastically increase the volume to experience it. The headphones host a button for voice activation to command your phone, along with a button to activate atmospheric hearing or noise cancellation. These functions are great, but what we want most from a sound device is good quality audio. These Philips headphones come with 40mm drivers for a clear audio range. Our personal experience with the sound was quite good. From a music standpoint, the default sound is more treble heavy than bass. Aside from being comfortable to wear, they are also easy to wear throughout the day because it comes with a battery pack that allows for up to 60 hours of playtime. 45 hours of active noise cancellation is on. You can get another 8 hours of boot time with just 15 minutes of charging, which is incredible. With the growth in the audio market, the competition is high, but for those that don't want to compromise on the quality and are willing to pay good money, these 10,999 rupee headphones are a good choice. They give you a full immersive sound experience and help you feel the action right away.
And from there, we had an exclusive. This was really, really fun, something that I got to do with somebody that I really admire. This is Bob Borchers. He's the VP for product marketing worldwide for all Apple products. We had a great sit down and talk there. Apple's journey with tech and innovation, Apple Silicon, advancement in gaming, what happens to consumer feedback when they get it. But the biggest question I asked him was, at some point, Bob had said that the first iPhone was just okay, not great. That's what I started with. So Bob, welcome to India, even though this is not your first one. You're a veteran, I should ask you, places to meet, to go to, people to meet, food to eat. But what I'm really excited is that you've come in here to meet with a lot of content creators. We're seeing this incredible flurry of colors, which is all shot on an iPhone, which is just marvelous to see this. The fact that you were involved with the first iPhone, the fact that the energy and the vibe at that time in Apple must have been dramatically different from the company it is today, right? I mean, it was almost like a startup culture at that time, right? Can you just take us through, in a way, maybe in a few sentences, what it felt like?
Yeah. Well, first of all, thank you for the warm welcome, and I'll look for tips from you. I'm sure you'll have plenty for me.
Absolutely.
And the thing I'd say is that you mentioned that the vibe or the culture must feel different then from now, and actually it doesn't.
Really?
And that is the magic of Apple, is that passion for creating new products, for exciting customers, for putting tools in the hands of creators everywhere. And that's one of the things I think that makes Apple such a special, special place. It also makes it the place where you could give rise to a product such as the iPhone. If you remember, we started out with, it's going to be a revolutionary phone, the best iPod we ever created, and put the internet in your pocket. Right? The internet in your pocket was the thing that has made this such a revolutionary technology in time. But at the end of the day, what fuels us at Apple is the same thing that fueled us then, is making amazing products that live at this intersection of creativity and technology.
And speaking of creativity, I think another great revolution has been Apple Silicon. In literally every product that you actually introduce, and then you take it to the next level, because now this is your own creation. I think you can take your imagination to wherever you want. So 3 or 4 things that it's made available to you that wasn't there before.
Yeah. Well, I think you hit on the core of it, is it allows us to do things we never thought we could. It puts in our hands the engine that drives every one of our products and lets us determine where we want to take it. And at the end of the day, we are a company that builds products for consumers. We want to put things in the hands of consumers that delight them. And by being able to start from the very kind of core of the product, from the silicon that's going to power it, and be able to build up around it, we can do extraordinary things. I think of the 24-inch iMac. Impossibly thin, we could never have created that product without Apple Silicon. If you think about the battery life in the MacBook Pro, and the fact that pros can now have their mobile studio with them operating for 20 hours a day and be able to do things out on the road or in a location or at a festival, that's what Apple Silicon allows us to do.
Now you have more power than maybe all the others put together that are doing gaming. Can we expect Apple to become a big player there?
Absolutely. Gaming is what our customers want to do in a variety of ways and shapes and forms, from casual gaming to AAA gaming to everything else in between. And one thing I think that we're excited to go and tell game developers, or to remind them, is that with Apple Silicon now, from iPhone all the way to Mac, they've got a single target that they can think about going after. The code base can be the same, and they're able to address billions of devices.
When you come into India, do you meet up with a lot of creators, people that do this, people that are just casually doing this all the time? And what does that tell you? Because this is where you may be seeing things that even you did not think your phones were capable of. Does that go back as feedback? Does that come out as the next product, something within that?
We have a culture of very much wanting to challenge what we think is possible and move beyond that. And that's something that we do with every single one of our products and technologies. And that's why it's critical that we come to some of the most creative, innovative places like India and listen and learn. And we absolutely take those back to Cupertino and work with that as kind of the inspiration for what we're doing. And with these photographs, for example, seeing them in still life is amazing. But what we also want to see is in video form. And these are taken in 1/100th of a second very quickly, so they capture that activity. But video has been very, historically it's been challenging because you're jumping around, and especially in a festival like this, you're getting, probably getting hit back and forth. One of the great things about Apple's silicon and what we've been able to do this year is to bring out action mode, which would stabilize these images and create this amazing opportunity to capture these images. And in fact, this photographer is going back next week with iPhone 14 and action mode, is going to be able to take advantage of it.
Thank you so much for speaking with us, and it's been wonderful having you.
Thank you so much. Absolutely.
That then was the Gadget 360 show for this week. Now do remember, the MWC euphoria is done, but such great stuff coming out every single week. We've got a huge backlog of stuff we've got to show you, review, give our opinion on. So join me next week, Rajiv Makhni, on the Gadget 360 show.